Greetings, everyone. My name is Pangia Northstar. I am an energy healer based in the U.S. in Nashville, Tennessee. I am a teacher. I am a healer, as I mentioned before. I use Reiki, Compassion Key, different methods of energy reading, and different methods of energy clearing to help my clients. I do these things in a group setting. I do these things in individual sessions, as well as I teach classes. Okay, so I have a couple of different missions, so to speak, that are attached to my purpose. One of them is to combat the gender wars frequency that is currently wreaking havoc, certainly here in the United States. I'm not certain, I don't get the feeling that the discord is as bad in other countries. And another one of my missions is to help entrepreneurs to identify energetic blockages that are preventing them from taking their business to the next level. It's to help people um, who are experiencing severe anxiety or depression to regain balance, maybe even achieve a level of balance that they've never previously experienced. I'm going to share a little bit of my story just to tell you what inspired me to get into this work. I did have an extremely tumultuous childhood. Um, I experienced a various various number of types of abuse as a child, and then I got married very young at 19 years old. Um, because I came from that tumultuous childhood that included abuse and violence and things of that nature, I naturally was drawn to a partner that was not healthy. Okay, an unhealthy partner. Okay, and many of us, most of us, we get out into the world and we are just attracting whatever we were raised with, right? When we get out in the world on our own, we choose whatever vibration feels like home. Unfortunately, I found myself widowed by the age of 26, widowed with two children due to my husband's suicide. And from that point, I went even deeper into some issues I was already having, the issues with anxiety and depression, right? So um, I did do several years of talk therapy, which I do definitely recommend, for people to find a great cognitive therapist, right? It did do a lot for me. It allowed me to speak some of the things that I was experiencing and to kind of sort through all of that stuff. But even after years of therapy, I still found myself experiencing years of anxiety and depression. A full 20 years, maybe a year or so more than that. Okay, that I was dealing with this anxiety and depression, even with maybe about 8 of those years being in talk therapy. Okay, and even, deciding to utilize psychotropic meds and things of that nature, anti-anxiety, anti-depression medication. I still found myself in this loop. Okay, so I found myself in this loop of going back into the anxiety and depression. It wasn't until I began to heal myself with energy work and that I really began to see a difference and was able to finally get out of that loop of the anxiety and depression. Um, from that time forward, I decided to just continue studying. Begin to study. I first got my first certification in sound therapy, and then moved on to Reiki and Compassion Key, and just continue to explore what gifts I have in these areas, what gifts I have in this field. So as I began to heal myself, I was like, oh my God, this is it. I've found the highest, what I believe to be my highest calling in this lifetime. And I love seeing people clear this unresolved trauma from the energy field. I'm doing that in a few different ways. I am doing everything online now. Okay. So, even the Reiki, I'm doing distance Reiki. I'm doing readings online. I'm also facilitating some classes. I have some curriculums that I've written. One of them is The New Way to Attract Love, which is a totally free seminar, which I really love doing. And then I have an 8-week course that, of course, is not free. It's called Seven Centers of Attraction, and it is all about learning how to attract the life that you want through healing yourself, addressing those issues, and balancing your chakras. So, yeah, there's so much more. I can't possibly get into it all here, but I have my website going up really soon, and to allow it to be easier for you guys to book with me and not to kind of have to like already be a student of mine in order to access what I'm doing to access my services. I recently launched my YT page so that I can get more information out to you guys. I want to share more, like I'm doing this group soul tie or energetic cord cutting to do more of those free events. And so go subscribe to my page, to my channel, and help me get to the point that I can get online and do this stuff with you guys. If you're enjoying this information and you know you got some stuff you need to heal, let's get to it.